Yes!
My lord, I have the country.
Yeah, volume is extremely loud.
I have more right to rule than most. There will be dark days ahead.
Oh my god, I love this game.
So be it. Come, we have work to do.
But is it really working? Let me check. I would like to see the stream from. Brain dead testing. Let's go. Okay. I know the sound right now is very loud. You will need to wait for a moment until I'm actually in the game, in the menu, and I can reduce the volume. Because the Streamlabs is not a huge fan of this very, very old game. Just seeing it on screen makes me so happy. Oh my god. I mean, 25 years ago, this was great. Oh, by today's standards, it looks absolutely awful, but play now. I think let's play the original campaign.
Please enter your name and select your sheep.
Sir. Oh. Sir. Grind a lot. Now, as for the shield, which one should we pick? Do we want to be the purple edgy boys? This one looks like the noblesse artifacts. This one has 2 doggies. Maybe the doggies. I will pick the doggies. And yeah, here it's telling me that the game is, hey, you need at least 256 colors to play this game. I have a bit more than that.
Feed your peasants to keep them happy and make them
let's feed our
multiply.
peasants. Let's feed our peasants.
Make right-click on items for information.
I know how to
and
get
will
started.
provide food each
Game,
season.
I've owned you on several platforms over the course of decades. Okay, the mouse cursor works because the main issues with these kinds of very, very old. Wait, really? It's only on or off, so I need to reduce the sound manually. Oh my god. Okay, you'll probably see a black screen for a minute because I need to go to the other monitor. Okay, and I need to go to the other monitor again. It's going to crash. I know it's going to happen. Okay. Just because I want to set things properly. So, like, with the chat that is visible, and Baby Ayaka, and everything. Okay. And this is the game. Oh my god. I have played so much with this game when I was a kinda a kid. I mean, it was released in 97, I believe. And not exactly what I wanted to do.
Exit the game, my
No, I don't want to exit the game, my dear friend. I just want to exit this screen in particular. So the deal with this game is we are here, and our arch nemesis, the Red Baron, in this specific map is here. This one is his township. It looks trash. Ours is... It looks like trash, but we are more glorious and righteous than our enemy. And... No, we want to build a castle.
Click on any area
And this is the screen where we manage our township. So right now we have workers here picking up wood. And here we have workers taking care of cows, which is very good. But we also want to plant some seeds, because seeds are very, very important. Because all of these are crops, and farming that stuff is incredibly important, because it gives you a renewable resource of food. But right now we don't have any wheat, so we need to buy it from this piece of garbage merchant. Let's buy some wheat.
My lord?
Yes, my lord. Let's start with... There is an exact amount that I should buy. I don't remember what it is. Let's start with 200. Okay, we need 10 per crop. Yeah, I know. Okay, we'll have 10 here, 10 here, 10 here. And of course you can only plant in winter, so that things will start to grow during spring. And here the game is telling me, Sir Grindalot, you don't have enough people working there. What are you doing? And like, yeah, I know, I'm aware of that. Don't worry, just... Now, I'm willing to let some of our cows die in the early game, because I want to make sure that we're farming as much wheat as possible. Because in the long game, I tend to favor mostly wheat and a little bit of cows. Then, in the castle we don't have anyone, which is yeah, it's an empty castle, so at the moment it's not very good. Then we have to manage the economy of our kingdom. Currently our population is not particularly happy. We're at 72. We're mostly happy because the taxes are very low, but that is going to change very soon, because we need money in this game. We can keep income tax fairly low for the time being. Ratio normally it means there is food for everyone. That is pretty good. This is our neighbor, which is a neutral county. They are not our allies, they are not our enemies for now. The idea is that we need to conquer everything and defeat the Red Baron. Now, what the Red Baron will do is that eventually he will build an army and he will try to expand here in this direction. And we want to do the same thing here, in this direction. Let's end the turn. The merchant goes away. Let's keep an eye on here. Okay, during Red Baron's turn he did not create any army, which is good. Because the longer we have before horrible things happen, the better it is. Now here I should be managing things a little bit better, because these cows are not doing much, but whatever. All the cows are going to die very soon. Very, very soon. We're probably going to have a season during which our people don't have enough food, but it is what it is. Okay. StarCraft. Well, later there is a real-time battle, by the way, because in games like Command & Conquer, StarCraft, that kind of stuff, everything is in real time. Here the management is in turns, but when there is actually a battle between armies, it's in real time. You need to manage your army during the fight, and later we will have to do exactly that. Here we are building some bows, which is very important, and we're also harvesting some resources. No, don't have enough for that, so let's do that and that. And as the population of our kingdom grows, we'll have more people picking up wood, picking up iron, and crafting weapons. Once we expand here, hopefully...
We have no rights of...
Yeah, I know we have no access to all that. Once we expand to this county, we will have access to this place, which generates stone. And so is StarCraft. Essentially, yes. We will have access to this place, which allows us to upgrade the castle a bit better. Let's keep an eye on the Baron. The Baron decided to play a very interesting game. He does not have any wheat. He only has cows. Which is interesting. Very, very interesting. In the long term... in the long run, wheat is a little bit better because it renews... ration done. It renews every year. The problem is that it only gives you food, as you can see, plus 864, because in winter we harvest the stuff and we get the wheat. So if you run out of wheat before winter, your people will not be happy. Cows give you food all the time, because you can always get milk from cows, but bad things can happen to cows. We will see that later. Now, what's happening right now?
Are starving, my lord.
Your people are starving, my lord, I know. Because by default the game sets up to try to feed your people with cows and stuff like that. So what we want to do is feed everyone using wheat. And now everything is good. So each season our people will eat 87 wheat, a little bit of cows, but we will generate way more than that. So we're already on a good spot in terms of feeding our people. And a blue icon around this person here means that we have some workers available, so we can get more of these, craft more bowls. And nothing happened with the last one, okay. We're good. Let's just keep an eye out here.
Heavy rains turn into
Oh my god, flooding already. There are some random events. There can be things like flooding, the Black Death, rats stealing your wheat, and stuff like that. Okay, our opponent generated an army. And he put a garrison in the army. We cannot see exactly what the army is, because it's a secret until you fight them. But so, defending my opponent's kingdom, there is now an army in the castle. In our kingdom, we don't have anyone in the castle, meaning that if we get attacked, we are screwed, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. Famous last words. Now, we really want to fix this thing. Oh, we don't have enough workers. Okay. Okay. Oh, right, sure. I forgot the thing. Because this field has just been flooded. So we cannot start working on it to fix it right now. We need to wait until the next season. Yeah, right now we don't have any cows. So every season we need to have all our citizens fed by grain, wheat, whatever it is. And it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Just need to be a little bit careful because each year we'll... Oh! This thing means that we have some mercenaries in town. And let's go to the army tab. 100 Scottish pikemen. Pikemen are a melee unit that is very tanky, doesn't deal a lot of damage. They are alright to use, they're not amazing. I would have preferred if the game offered me some archer mercenaries to start the game. But pikemen can be pretty good for harassing the enemy. Yeah, hire mercenaries. We create an army. We cannot keep this army in defense of a castle. First of all, it's useless because no one is going to attack us anytime soon. But other than that, pikemen are very, very good at being annoying.
After raising an army, move it toward a neighboring country.
I like that it keeps giving me the tutorial. And this is how we move the army during the turn phase. Now, if we enter this county, our neighbors are not going to be very happy. So what we're going to do is simply put them here. It's going to be fine. Because eventually we're going to build more weapons. We currently don't have many. Let's have a look. We currently have 25 swords and 33 bows. This is not a lot. Eventually we will use part of our population and we will transform it we will make them into an army and we will combine them and we will start to send everyone out to deal damage. Our opponent is not moving out yet, which is good. Very, very good. Oh, more mercenaries. Archers, let's go. That's exactly it's exactly what I wanted to see. Exactly. Because you want to put archers inside castles. They are the ultimate defense tool. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Now we can fix this. Because it was a little bit wasted. You know, it will take a few seasons to fix it. It's a bit annoying. 11 seasons is a bit long. Because the number here tells you how many turns, so how many seasons it will take to fix the field. And 8 seasons is very long, but I guess it's alright. People are happy, people are healthy. Population is going up. Very, very good. No army coming out from our opponent. That's great. Next turn we're going to harvest 1000 grain, which is good. Everyone in our kingdom is happy and well fed. This turn we can just go. Okay, let's plant more wheat. Yeah. We need to give up a little bit of production from our tabs in order to make sure that enough wheat is planted. If you focus on this in the early game, you run a few risks, but it also sets you up for a better late game. The problem is the timing at which this guy will attack this county. Because if he attacks very early and he has 2 county over 1, things can be a little bit annoying. You want to be essentially on par with your opponent. Okay. Everything's going well. We don't have any more mercenaries to hire. People are very happy. Every turn our happiness is growing, so we can even increase taxes a little bit. Taxes are important because maintaining your army is expensive, and eventually you want to buy things like from these guys. Like for example this, if I bought a mace, it costs 20 crowns. I only have 559 crowns, so I cannot even buy a lot, yeah. So that will be a skip. It's a pity, because maces are the ultimate harassing tool, but we cannot afford to buy them now. We need to wait a few turns, and then we will craft them. We're doing great. Everyone is doing fine. Everything is doing exceptionally well. Not moving out yet. That's pretty good. We're at 1000 crowns. Next turn we will generate a ton of wheat. That's exceptional. So our county can keep growing for a while. Not moving out. Excellent. How are his resources? He's gathering both iron, wood, and he's crafting weapon. Okay. So he's doing a bit of everything. He's doing a bit of everything. Talking about army composition, pikemen will stay at the front. They will take the hit from the opponents when our armies actually collide. So it will be great to craft more bows to keep them behind the pikemen. Okay, we have some people who are unemployed, and rather than giving them unemployment checks, since I'm a firm believer in capitalism, we tell them that they need to go to work so they can get food. Our opponent is still not doing anything. Viscounty, well, we don't know anything about Viscounty. They don't have a castle, so we will just have to attack the township. The problem is that when you attack the township, you are attacking all the peasants and all the army, so there could actually be a lot of enemies to fight. We cannot send 100 pikemen there and hope they will get anything done. We need to wait a little bit more. Oh my god, we lost another crop. Okay, we have a lot of people who are unemployed. We can farm more resources and build more bows. We don't have a lot of wood, so let's farm more wood. There you go. Farming a ton of wood. Because building bows requires wood. Wood and only wood. Okay, we have a lot of unemployed people again. We can do this. How is the army situation? 68-25. Still need to wait a few turns before we can actually build an army. Our opponent is not moving out yet, that's good news. We have more than 2000 crowns, which I definitely like it. Here we need more workers taking care of that. We're not using iron right now, so there is no need to have more people farming iron. But I definitely want all the available people to work on our fields, because we want to make sure that we are well fed. Okay. Not moving out yet, that's good. I would really like to speed up the bow production rate. 100 archers, pretty good. Starting to look solid.
The long spell of hot weather.
Oh my god, game, you're screwing me so hard right now. How many... Our opponent did not have a single piece of field destroyed. Look, all the cows are there. Oh my god. This one was destroyed, we fixed it, then this one was destroyed, and now this one got destroyed again. This is the cursed plot. What the hell? Here, more wood. Let's go. No mercenaries. Army's there. Let's go. Oh, that's an army. That's a pretty beefy army. Two soldiers next to each other means that this army is much larger than this. Although there is no way to know exactly what's inside. So what is going to happen with a reasonably beefy army? He's definitely trying to conquer this township. And that's annoying for us. Very, very annoying. But I think it's a bit too early to move out. For us. Okay. We'll still take it some time. Then here we want to plant weed. Weed? Wheat. Sir Grinders, what the hell? Okay. What's the army situation? 130. 130 archers is not bad. Not bad. Can we get this town with 100 pikemen, more than 100 archers and a few swordsmen? Maybe. Can I afford to buy some weapons?
Buy these goods, my lord.
I have 4,000 crowns, so I'm definitely going to buy some weapons and create an army. This is the advantage of having happy people. You can keep taxes a little bit higher.
Buy these goods, my lord.
And this allows you to purchase weapon straight away from the seller when he passes by. And you have a slightly beefier army. Okay. And now it's time to make our people slightly unhappy. Okay, we have 255 available weapons, so I will raise an army of 254. Because unfortunately the slider is always dodgy like that. Like, you cannot pick the exact number of people that you want in your army. And we want the maximum amount of archers, for sure, the maximum amount of macemen, and as many swordsmen as we can. We create an army. Now, we need to make sure we have enough workers there. We can slow down the production of other things a little bit, and we need to help our people feel a little bit happier about their life. And we combine our armies.
Combine these armies.
Okay, so now we have a reasonably beefy army as well. We cannot move it again this turn. Next turn, we will attack. Let's see what our opponent does.
This poor defenseless
Oh,
occupied by one of your enemies.
he won, but at what cost? His army was composed of 2 dudes, now it's only 1, so during the fight he lost a lot of people. Let's save.
Saving game, please wait.
And now...
The presence of your men-at-arms in our country is unacceptable.
Oh, look!
Remove your troops
He's
now
pissed
or
off!
face the consequences.
He's absolutely pissed. He doesn't know what is going to happen.
Attack it by moving your army on top of the town center.
Yes, that's exactly what we're going to do. It's 354 for us against 339 for our opponent. Only after you start a fight with an enemy, you can see the battle composition of the enemy, and after that you can decide if you want to leave, but leaving comes at a cost. And our opponent is absolutely doomed. because most of his army is composed by peasants. Peasants are basically random Twitter users who are being conscripted, they're being given a pitchfork, and they're told, go defend our country. And when they're doing so, they're saying, but diversity is a strength, and they're not doing anything. So this is essentially what the peasants do, which is the reason why I don't want any in my army. They're really weak. Really, really weak. Okay, so it should be paused. Yeah, battle paused. By default, the battle starts as paused. We are here at the bottom, and at the very beginning of a fight, the way units are on the field is random, and the battlefield is random. Now, our opponent is absolutely... like, he has no hope. Absolutely no hope. In order to play it safe, we will move our units here. Like, we will tell our units to go here. I don't think that our opponent will attack. I think our opponent will wait. And they will try to form a line of defense here behind the bridge and hope for the best. But we can flank them, so... this is an absolute disaster for them. All of this, again, real time. It's no longer... it's no longer turn-based. So the moment we're in range, they will start shooting at us. And we'll have to see. I'm not a huge fan of swordsmen. They deal a good amount of damage, they're pretty tanky, but they're not the best at anything. And this will be our flanking force if needed, although I doubt we will really need them. And we want the archers behind the pikemen. What we want to do is we essentially want to do a live-action roleplay of the movie 300, or of a graphic novel 300, or of the Battle of the Thermopylae in Greece. So we want to have our pikemen here at the entrance of the bridge, forming a line of defense, while our archers essentially obliterate the enemy. They have some archers of their own that will be our first target, but we're going to be absolutely fine. We just need to make sure that the pikemen arrive there first, because they're slow. We want to shoot the archers first. And once the archers are done, everything is over. These two dudes of ours stopped shooting for no particular reason. Okay, that's good. GG. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, you at the front, not the maceman. Some of them are not fighting. The game has always been a little bit buggy. And modern computers don't fix the issue at all. Easy, that was very easy. We lost 1 maceman, 2 swordsmen, 6 pikemen. This was a bit painful. We lost 36 archers, but against 80, a bit of a loss has to be expected. I should have put a pikeman or 2 in front of our archers. Yeah. Oh, and we can get some mercenaries now. Oh no, there are too many. I don't have enough money. Oh no. Oh no, feels bad. Okay, so we want to build a castle. How many resources do I have?
A Norman keep, a royal castle, a Norman keep.
Wait. I don't have all the resources. There is no way.
Send supplies to which county?
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I have 166, 50 to 79.
Amott and Bailey.
But I cannot even build this one. Oh my god. Because depending on the resources that you have, you can build one of these castles straight away, or you build like the hut of garbage and then you build something better later. Currently, I'm not a huge fan of the state in which this county is. Taxes are a bit too high. Ratio normal is fine. We want to have more people here. Probably someone here fixing the field. So we will not be able to do any castle defense right now. Where is our enemy's army? Still there. Okay. Because the thing about each map is that there are very important choke points that you need to defend. And now that we control this county, and that our opponent controls this county, this choke point basically determines everything. Because if you can hold it, the opponent's army will not manage to screw you. So what we want to do next turn is send the army around here to patrol this area while we improve our economy in both of our counties. Here you can do this, we can do this. We can... Well, we need to fix this, although it will take some time. Yeah, not a huge fan of the situation here. Because I don't like seeing cows everywhere. But it is what it is, I guess. Let's end the turn. Will our opponent come this way or stay around there? Oh, our opponent started building a castle.
Castle building off.
No, don't castle building on. Okay. I still have my units stationed here, you know, the archers. But later we could consider moving them up, just because they're not doing anything here, apart from boosting tax revenue, which is definitely useful. I will need to have a very quick toilet break, then I will be back. I'm not sure if we will manage to finish this scenario today, because some fights in this game campaign can last for days. But the first one against one single enemy and 4 counties doesn't usually take too long. So I will have a toilet break, I will set you up with the Polish toilet song, and I will be back soon. Haha, I'm back. Back from the grave. No, actually from the toilet. I also got a cup of tea. Slight off topic, this that you see on screen, Brigador, was the other game that I was planning to play today in case Lords of Realm 2 didn't work. It's basically a mech shooter. It's a much more recent game because it's from 2017. So it actually looks like an indie game of recent year. Very, very fun game. Very, very fun. I'm loving it. I played it for a few hours already and I will probably play it on stream one of these days. Since I'm not... wait a moment, not this. Why is this showing up? What kind of... What sorcery is this? Wait. Why do I see a Yaka there? Why are you showing me the browser game? Because what I want to do is go to Twitch and... how to say that? And edit the thing in order to let people know that I'm not actually playing Genshin Impact right now. Wait, it's not that, it's not that, it's not that, no. Oh, because it's capturing the whole window. Okay, so give me a moment. How about I move it here? Okay, now it's no longer there. Okay, and I can do things. Okay, understandable. Let's see. Can you let me edit the thing? Broadcast option? Yeah, I'm not playing Genshin Impact. I'm playing Lords of the Realm 2. Yeah, let's go. It's there. I see it. Strategy, RTS, RPG. Strategy, yes. RTS, yes. RPG, not really. There is not a lot of role-playing involved in Lords of the Realm 2, but To each their own. Okay, let's go back to our glorious, glorious window. Okay, it works, and let's save it.
Saving game. Please wait.
I think we're pretty much done for this turn, right? Yeah. Just want to keep an eye here on the Red Baron for a while. You can be very aggressive in this game, very, very aggressive. For example, we could tell the people in the county, you know what, screw you, you're all going to become people of the army. And happiness will be at 2, which means there could be a revolt, and the county could become independent, like no longer under your control. But you would add 457 random dudes to your army. Now, this is not something we want to do at all, but it's an option. Okay, here people are getting a little bit better. This green bar means that they're very, very healthy, so everything in terms of food is doing great. How about here? Here, again, perfectly healthy, happy, everything's doing great. We have a few people who are not being really employed, so we can let them work here. 2,300 crowns, not much to do right now. We will stay here. I think I've not mentioned, moving on the road is quicker than moving here. You can still move here, but as you can see, the movement is like 3, 6, and it stops. Whereas here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can move much, much faster on the road. Meaning that if we are here, serving as a roadblock in this spot, the enemy will never manage to circumnavigate us and do like the Nazis when they wanted to invade France, and France prepared a massive defense wall all around the eastern border of France. But that wall of defense did not extend past Belgium and Holland. So when Germany invaded France, they basically went around it. They went through Belgium, Holland, you know, that area. And so the French line of defense was like, well, I guess we're done. And here right now it cannot happen because the enemy will not manage to cross here in time. So we're absolutely safe. Yeah, he's not even trying. There is no way he would do it. There are some mercenaries, 200 pikemen. They're too expensive for us, unfortunately. Here I would like to start planting some of this stuff. Okay, we can do this. Eventually we want to transition away from cows and move to wheat as well. Here we don't have enough workers to take care of... it's not wheat, it's wheat. How is it called? Grain. Okay, I will call it grain from now on. I guess we can do this.
A wooden palisade. Castle building off. Motte and Bailey.
We need 4 and 400 to upgrade the thing. Wait, where is the panel that shows me the resources? Oh, okay. We still need a lot of wood to upgrade the castle. Sometimes upgrading the castle is a thing that you really, really need to think about. Because it takes a lot of resources and time and workers, and sometimes it's not really needed. You can perfectly survive with like the basic castle, just making sure that you are expanding fast enough. Although not in all maps that strategy works. There are some maps that are absolutely brutal. Because I told you that this map is fairly straightforward. Like 2 players, 4 counties, a massive choke point in the middle. Very, very straightforward. But later maps are much bigger with much more enemies. The most brutal one for me has always been the map based on Italy. And by based, I mean it's literally a map of Italy. And the reason being that the spawn location is random. If you spawn in the center, you are surrounded by everyone. I have never managed to win that scenario spawning in the center. And if you spawn in the north, you have a few enemies around you. It's a little bit annoying, but it's playable. I managed to win that. If you spawn in the deep south of Italy, which is an island or something like that, I wouldn't say it's an automatic win, but as long as you play a little bit carefully, you're going to have a much easier time. Because there is no one around you, there is just you. And as you expand, you meet one opponent, and then one opponent, and then so on and so forth. So that scenario for me is the only one that always felt a little bit bad to play. Because sometimes it feels like the place where you spawn matters more than the actual strategy that you're planning. Okay. Okay.
The long spell of hot.
Okay, a bit of drought, okay. Oh! Hello! Our opponent has made a move. We have a bunch of mercenaries here. Can we hire them? 200 pikemen. We can afford them, and 200 pikemen are very valuable. Very, very valuable. So we're definitely getting them. What other weapon do we have? Not much. So that would be a skipperoni. Wouldn't mind that. Let's do this. Although, building a basic castle will be helpful. Let's send pikemen. Let's see. 3, 6, 9... I think that if our opponent wants to have a fight, he can reach us. Do I feel like I can fight them?
This is one of your armies.
With 300 men. The problem is that 2 dudes, the range can be pretty wide. I'm not sure that I remember correctly, but it can be anywhere between 200 and 600, I believe. Or maybe 200 and 500. Because if it's above a certain amount, there will be 3 dudes walking. And those armies are really huge, they can go above 1,000 men. I don't know.
This is one of your.
Because if I could remove the 94 Scottish pikemen now and replace them with these, I would feel much better. The problem is that in order to do so, I need to move the army, and if I move the army, I don't like the idea of having these guys walk around our side of the map freely. So I think if he decides to attack us, so be it. If he dies, he dies. If we die, we die. He's suiciding his army, essentially. He has no ranged units at all. He has no archers, and he has no crossbowmen. He has a bunch of useless dudes, some pikemen and knights. Knights are the strongest unit in the team, in the whole game. They're very fast and they deal a ton of damage, and they're fairly tanky. But they're very expensive. He will not be happy about losing this army. There is a chance that he may believe that he's in a position of being at an advantage. Interesting map. It's always very important to use choke points here. You cannot do select your army and point at the enemy and attack. You need to select. You need to plan your strategy. There is not a lot of micromanagement that you can do during the fight. You can move your troops around, but sometimes they act like basically Mongoloids when they don't do anything. The strategy and the positioning is more important. I think that there are 2 things that can happen. If he thinks that he can win, he will move forward. We wait him here at the back of the bridge. His whole army is going to die, and we're maybe losing a couple of pikemen. If he's not sure whether he can win or not, he will go here, and he will force us to have a fight in the open field, which is very annoying because it's where these guys, the knights, perform the best. So if he does go here with his army, we are going to bunker up here and put our archers here at the edge of the shore, of the river side, whatever it's called, and cover men with the rest of the army. I believe there is a better chance that he thinks he can win. So I want to create a line of defense here with the archers behind them and my macemen at the back just working as backups. Let's see what we're doing. Well, he's staying there. Still don't know whether he wants to move forward or not. It does not. Seems like he wants to stay there, which is an absolutely okay strategy for our opponent. Problem being, well, for us the problem is that we need to go there, because we cannot leave and lose part of our army, because this is a fight that we can definitely win. The problem for us is that we need to move very slowly, march forward, and occupy the spot here, and put our ranged units behind the pikemen. If we can do that, we're going to be absolutely fine. It's a little bit dodgy, but we can do it. We want to make sure these two guys are not at the front, because they're tanky, but they're not that tanky. Our opponent's main issue is that it does not have a single ranged unit. So every second that our armies collide here is it's a second that favors us, because our bowmen will be dealing an insane amount of damage. And our opponent cannot do anything about it. Can just stay there and take it all. Yeah. I think our opponent realizes that mistakes were made. Witness the fury. No, lonely pikeman. No, don't get wrecked. Please. Okay. This is the ultimate line of defense, because you essentially have 4 pikemen that can fight 2 enemy units at a time. Meanwhile, your ranged units at the back are doing whatever they want. So, oh, no, pikeman, come back. I know you want to get involved, but come back. He's the puller. He pulls the enemy unit. That's fine. But you see how long it takes to kill a single pikeman. It takes very long, even with a whole bunch of archers and other pikemen hitting it, because they're super tanky. We can move out now. Oh no, there are so many pikemen. Oh. No, don't go in melee. Oh my god, I'm going to lose some archers because they want to go fight in melee. Okay, my pikeman there, okay. What's left? Single pikeman. Okay, just don't hit the maceman and I'm going to be okay. Macemen are the opposite of pikemen. They deal an insane amount of damage and they're very fast, but they're the weakest, the least tanky unit in the game. We lost no macemen, no swordsmen, 10 pikemen, 1 archer. Our opponent lost his army. That was very good for us. Needless to say, it was very good. And we can split our army.
This is one of your armies. Split this army.
There. Now these... which one is the pikeman? No mercenaries? Okay, so these are the pikemen. Yes. Mercenaries don't want to stay in the armies together. Meaning that if I want to put these mercenaries and combine them with this army, I first need to separate them, which is what I just did.
Combine these armies.
Now, our army is composed of all the archers and the swordmen and the macemen, plus 200 fresh Irish pikemen. Now you may be saying, Sir Grindlord, what are you going to do with your previous pikemen? Well, there is a thing in this game, which is very realistic. If you destroy the crops, there is no food production. So, considering that we have full land control with our main army, and this army in terms of fighting is not particularly valuable, what we're going to do with this army is that we're going to hit all the cow crops, all the wheat, everything that our opponent has, but we run out of food. That is essentially what is going to happen to our opponent. This is the price to pay for sending an army of peasants in my direction. And the neat thing is that now we can essentially focus on growing our economy for a while. Because our opponent has much bigger problems in his hand. So the first problem is that in his expansion county, he has this army, to which he just lost all of his stuff, plus this army. So he's in a very bad spot, very bad spot. Yeah, you can send. Oh, yeah, no, that's not going to make it. That's not going to make it. What do you have there? Oh my god, he sent in the open battlefield 150 archers. Okay. This is actually a strategy that sometimes I do. Because archers and macemen can deal a ton of damage to your opponent. Really a ton. So what I would often do is hide some mercenaries and just throw them against the opponent's army to try to snipe key units. For example, this army is really strong because they have a ton of pikemen, but you cannot really snipe them, they're too tanky, who are supported by archers. So if I was my opponent and I had, let's say, macemen, I would send them running towards the archers and try to take down as many as possible. Now, our opponent does not have macemen, he has archers, and it's not the same. Archers are pretty fast, but they don't deal as much damage as macemen, plus they don't do anything to pikemen, essentially. So what we're going to do is we are just going to swarm our opponent with pikemen, and once the pikemen are all in place and they're basically surrounding our opponent everywhere, we're going to send our archer closer. We're already taking some hits here, but it's okay. It has to be expected, because those are a lot of archers. I believe our opponent has more archers than us. Then we have our flanking force here. We're going to lose a decent amount of units, but not too bad. Not too bad. We lost no macemen, no swordsmen. We lost 80 pikemen, which is not very good, but it was bound to happen. We didn't lose any archer. Our opponent lost 150 archers. 150 archers are worth a lot more than 78 pikemen. A lot more. So, he's sending another army. It's a small army. Not sure where it's going to go. Every single army that our opponent will build will come out from here. Whether it's built using his peasants or if it's an army of mercenaries, it will come out from here. Meaning that if we can get control of this crossroad, our opponent's army will have a very tough time moving. And here we want to get closer to the crops. Because if this town... we cannot see the situation of happiness and taxes in this town. But if this town has people being very upset because they are starving and they have high taxes and there is endless conscription to send them to war, they will revolt and our opponent will lose this county. Meanwhile, our counties are really happy and healthy, everyone is well fed. We are rebuilding our weapon supply. Mostly focused on what is it called, bows right now, but things will change very soon. We can reduce taxes a little bit here, and let's see what happens next time. I will have a slap of tea. He's marching forward, so he definitely wants to do the same strategy as the previous turn. Which means send these random dudes against our main army to make it weaker. Because you really need a big army to actually siege a castle that is defended. So the strategy that he's doing is try to weaken my army to avoid losing the war instantly. Destroy crops. Yes. Your action carry great penalties. I know. This is a bit scummy. I have selected a very special pike. I love when they trash talk. So, these 3 crops have now been destroyed. So, everything that was there was lost, and it will take at least 4 seasons for each of these to be fixed. And we're going to do this for all of them. And our opponent will eventually run out of cattle, we run out of weed, we run out of, what is it called, grain, and this country will become a mess. By doing this, I'm basically saying that I have no interest in conquering this county. I just want to end our opponent's existence in this world. 41 peasants. Okay, 41 peasants. Just let me see where we have our archers. 41 peasants cannot do anything. Not even sure why the Baron friend decided to send the 41 peasant. I guess it was just to annoy me, essentially, but honestly, it's... Yeah, we snipe them from far away, and they cannot even cross the bridge, so... Yeah, peasants don't do anything, they're just fodder. They're really fodder. I don't think we lost anything. No. Perfected! Okay. Okay, so here we did all the movement. All the movement done. Let's see here, we have a few people who are not working, so... we could get more wood. We don't know what happens in the next few turns. Anything could happen, honestly. We don't know how many weapons our opponent has. We don't know what's inside here. We don't know what's inside here. So we need to make sure that our economy back home is solid, so that if we suddenly need to buy a ton of weapons and send a lot of people to battle, at least we're ready.
The castle has been finished in the
That's nice. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Here our opponent has not deployed any of his troops, so we can do anything we want to the crops. Ah, I made a mistake here. Because you can also destroy these to stop the production of things. It's definitely something that I'm going to do fairly soon, but not right now.
slaughter these villagers.
These pieces generate taxes and other things, so destroying them is essentially a way to assert dominance. Very healthy, very happy, good production. Very healthy, very happy. Production, we need to put someone working on the cows. Doing good. No army. No army. Okay, so our next goal will be all these cows, and then we walk back. Here we have a few unemployed people. And as you can see, farming grain season after season, our stock is very, very high. Very, very, very good. Let's do this. More bows. Here I would really like to get to the point where I can start to what is it called? To collect rocks. But considering the way our opponent played, I have a feeling that the match is going to be over before we can build any advanced castle, which would be okay, by the way. Okay. Let's go. And if a county does not have a castle, you can attack the town. But if a county has the castle, you need to attack the castle. So right now I will not be able to conquer this county, but I don't care. I just want to see our opponents suffer. Okay, production here. We have a few unemployed people. Let's build more bows and get more wood. I think I could build these. And we can build it very quickly. Excellent. Oh! He's sending a ton of people. Not a very good army. We should have no issue. Oh! Very open field. That's not good for us. That's not good for us, because we cannot use our main strategy. This battlefield definitely favors our opponent. I would say this is the best place to go. What I would like to do is to hide all the archers here and have the rest of my army in front of them, so that our opponent cannot attack us from the back, because there is a forest, there is a lake here, and our units will be here. Can we do it in time? Maybe. Maybe. Go. This is definitely not a good battle for us. I do believe we may suffer a lot of losses here. I'm surprised our opponent is not charging at us, because he's clearly favored. Clearly. I mean, not really favored in terms of units, because he has a lot of peasants. But... wow, he's not moving. He wants me to make the first move. Okay. Understandable, by the way, understandable. So if we really have to fight around here, I guess our best option would be to have our army around here and then decide where to go from there. What we want is just to have the archers way at the back. Because here we're going to get surrounded almost no matter where we go. The only way to avoid being surrounded, it would be to have a few pikemen here closing this gap. Like this, because this is the edge of the map. Okay, that was an... oh, so you cannot go there? Okay, so this gap is closed with just 3 pikemen. That's interesting. And if those 3 pikemen can stay there, and our archers can stay here... feeling better. Still a bit... cannot do much from here yet. Let's create a decent line of defense. Like this. Need to control them individually to make sure that they go to the place where I want them to go. Macemen at the back because they're too fragile. You stay here. Now I want one archer to go forward a bit to see if we can lure the opponent. Oh. Oh, go, 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 go. No, 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 oh, the archer is doomed, that archer is doomed, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Here, shoot here, oh my god. Go, Maceman, go. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, no, 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 this is not good. No, 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 no. No, 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 the single pikeman hitting my archers could be extremely annoying. Okay. Lost a few units here. Definitely lost a few units. We lost a few swordmen, few pikemen, few archers. But I think that losing this fight for our opponent was the end of a scenario.
Destroy these crops. Destroy these crops.
I'm not sure how many resources he still has, but I would be very surprised if he was able to come back from this. He lost so many resources. I don't know if we can win with these.
Your armies.
Hello, Ari. Yeah, you missed Genshin. I did the daily activities, artifact run, and what is it called? I did some tests on Ayaka, and under the perfect circumstances, I can go above 100k. I remember it was 100. It was either 104 or 106k, but it's not realistic because in order to do so, I need to have Mona with the Thrilling Tales, which means the team doesn't have any healing at all, and I would never use them in the Abyss. Let's see if we can siege this castle.
This castle?
We will siege it with a battering ram and a catapult. It will take 3 seasons to build all the things that I want to siege this castle. We have no idea what's inside. There could be anywhere between 50... Oh my god. Refinement 5 missed splitter on the current banner. Yes. with my 700 primogems, because I have 700 primogems left after yesterday's single pulls. I will think about it, okay? I will think about it. Maybe we worry about the Refinement 5 missed splitter in the future.
The castle has been finished.
Okay, here we finished the castle. Here our castle is beefier. These troops, we will not send them in the castle. 700 more than 0. You're right, it's almost 4 pools. It could be missplitter, 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 Refinement 5, easy, GG. Sort of easy. Sort of. Let's get more wood just for safety. Here we're not doing that great. I'd rather have more people working in grain than with cows. Here we can kill some more cows. And well, you never know. Yes. I think we stay around here. 2 more turns. 1 more turn. No cows for you, my dear friend. No food for you and your starving people. Okay, here we plant more grain.
A strange and deadly.
Mad cow disease! No! No! This game was made in 97, and what is the update on connection? What do you mean? So many cows died. This game was made in 97, and around that time there was the mad cow disease going on in I think it was Argentina and some European countries, and a lot of cows were like exploding. That's basically how I remember it. So of course they had the mad cow disease, or something that can screw up your cows in the game. So next turn there is going to be the siege here on this little castle, and we will see how we go. What's inside? Ouch! 116 archers. Very annoying, but we're here, we have to do it. Then we need to take a few steps back for safety. I cannot really hear Our opponent's archers going wild. Let's see if our battering ram can make it done. Can get it done. Battering ram, all of that. Please, one more hit. Please. Please. I didn't do it. It was not enough. Oh my god. Okay. There is a way. There is still a way. I was not expecting his archers to have enough DPS to destroy the battering ram in time. I believe it was just a matter of one more hit. But I also built one of these things. And these things will take a while. Gaining speed, we want to speed it up. See, these things take a lot of time. But from a good range, they can actually destroy the walls. Right now the game speed is at the maximum, which is not very good. No, I asked you, what did you mean? Because I don't know what you mean with what is the update on connection. Okay, we want the gap to be a bit wider, because if we go in a tiny gap, we will all get stuck here, and his 5 million archers will basically blast our whole army. Oh, that one. Yeah, I had a look at the stream yesterday, and there were no dropped frames. The connection was more stable, so I think that I will put on hold the double stream plans. So instead of streaming on Twitch and YouTube, I will only stream on Twitch for a while, and we will see how we go. Because last year I had to do the opposite thing. I kept having issues streaming to Twitch directly, so I stopped doing it, and I was only streaming to YouTube. Now it's the other way around. I mean, it was the other way around. But maybe it was something connected to Restream. I don't know. Because I find Restream to be very convenient, because I can stream to both platforms at the same time. But there was a lot of lag and FPS drops here and there. Okay, I want to destroy this last bit of the wall, then we go back to game speed 9, which is a lot more reasonable. And then we need to arrange our army properly. We need to put the pikemen at the front. Let's go here. Archers, stay with the other archers. Macemen will be... Oh no! No, they're getting blasted! Why did you walk close to the castle? Okay. Where are the archers? Oh, archers are all here, that's good. Because a thing that can be done, when you're defending and your opponent breaks through your castle defenses, you just walk out. You rush your opponent, you try to take them off position, and you see how things go from there. Our opponent does not have any tanky units, so it's not something that he can really do. His archers are in a very annoying position for us. The only thing we can do is first swarm the castle with these guys. The funny thing is, you don't really need to defeat all of your opponent units. You just need to make it here to conquer the castle. So we could be dodgy boys, like Omega dodgy boys, and... No, don't shoot at me. Are we in range? Oh my god. Okay. We lost one. In order to be super dodgy boys, we could go inside the castle with the pikemen, try to engage all of our opponent units, when using the macemen, which are much quicker, rush for the flag. I won some multiplayer matches doing that, and it was glorious. Let's see what happens, because no matter what, the pikemen need to go inside first. And if our opponent does not defend the flag, I'm going for it. Definitely going for it. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. No, don't stay there on the flames. No! Oh my god, that's a disaster. No, that was terrible. Oh my god, we took so much damage from the burning oil. I mean, the battle is won. But still, we lost so many unnecessary... I mean, we had so many unnecessary losses that it felt bad.
This county all but seals your conquest. One more county, and the crown is yours.
So, everything that our opponent has left is this castle that is defending a county that has no food production. So, we can just go there and say hello to them. We can actually get some people from here to enlarge your army. Well, our army. Come on, let me click on these. Okay. Combine these armies. Let's go. Everything doing fine. You stay here. Fix the plot. Would like to fix that plot. These are pikemen, and they're 84. Here, oh, okay. We can actually split this army and get things done better. Because what we want to do is we split... Oh, yeah, sure, sure. I forgot about that. We need to wait one turn. We want to split this army. Because these mercenaries are more than the previous ones, so we can combine them and then we can siege the castle. This castle is different. This castle has a different design because it has a front gate here, it has a yard, and then there is another gate here, and the final defense point is there. So here we want 2 battering rams. And probably... Well, since building 1 or 2 catapults will take the same amount of time, I guess, we build 2. Everything's doing fine, everything's doing fine. We reduce the taxes to 0 here.
The castle has been finished in the county.
That's great. Nope, no cows for you. Everything fine. Bit of unemployment, I'm not a fan of that. You need to get to work. There is no unemployment check for you, it's the Middle Ages. Weapons found. Hunters discovered the remains of an enemy raiding party. Some weapons have been added to your armory, that's nice. I'm not sure. Oh, wow, we found these, I guess, because I didn't build a single knight. So you gave me 30 knights for free, that's sweet. Oh my god, that was great. Oh, wow, we're going to demolish the Baron. Absolutely demolish it. Okay. What we want to do... we're very close to the castle, so the first thing that we'll have to do is move back a little bit to avoid losing any of our units. Then... yeah, I knew this was going to happen. Pikeman. I want a pikeman. Bait pikeman. Let's go. Because now that they're shooting the pikeman, they're not shooting the battering ram. Okay, Ari, thank you. Have some good sleep. Have some good sleep. Okay, this time the battering ram managed to break the door, and our opponent is doing a very smart move. He's rushing back to his ultimate final defense point. If I wanted to do things like super meta... Very cute, Ari, thank you. If I wanted to be super meta, I would have had a maceman rush inside and touch the cauldrons of hot oil in order to activate them. Because what will happen now is that as we fight here in this very tiny area, the cauldrons of hot oil will be used on our units and will deal a ton of damage. There are some things that we could do about it, like if you send units near the water, they will try to fill it. It will become land over time, but it takes a lot of time, and while that happens you are getting destroyed by the archers. So that one is really the last resort. What we're going to do, we're going to send this battering ram here. And the pikeman. Because hopefully the enemy will say, oh, there's a pikeman there, let's try to get it. Yep. Now, the pikeman will not survive, yep, but we got this. Which is very annoying for our opponent. It's also annoying for me, to be honest, but this looks funny. Okay, now we can get inside. We want to put our archers there. No, not there. There. Then we want to put our other archers there. Then we always want to have pikemen there slightly at the front. Then it's not like we have a lot more to use. I thought we had some macemen. Did they die and I didn't notice it? Or are they combined with others? I don't know what happened to our macemen. I really thought we had some. Okay. Now, let's try to approach it properly. Which is a line of these dudes. All the archers... Oh, there is a single maceman. But the best thing that a single maceman could do here would be to manage to activate those things. Unfortunately, they get activated automatically if you get next to them and you hit them. But this one is guarded by an archer, so our maceman will not manage to go there. We might manage to activate that one, but it will take a lot of luck. But let's try. Let's see if it's the maceman of destiny. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No, 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 no. Oh. It was not the maceman of destiny. So our archer is, not our archer, our army is not very tanky because we have very few tank units and a lot of archers. It should be enough to win the battle, but we still need to be a little bit careful about this whole thing. Okay, that oil didn't work very well for our opponent. That oil is hitting our opponent more than us, so that's very good. What's left? Some peasants. I think we let our pikemen solo them. Look how it goes. Pew pew pew. Tiung tiung. Yeah! And now we're going to see a very nice screen. Not this, but the next one. The Baron getting beheaded. Yes. Yeah. My skill at managing both economies and soldiers has been well proven. You will make an excellent sovereign. Thank you, King. Thank you. This is glorious. So glorious. I've played this game so much when I was going to high school, because it was released in '97, and around the time I was going to high school. For probably 3 or 4 years, I missed the best games of that period, because I was just playing this and not much else. And there was a series of games called Heroes of Might and Magic. And I think that especially Heroes of Might and Magic 3 and 4, they could have been my favorite game. Hello, Drazier, hello. They could have been my favorite games ever, but when they were released, I was playing this, so I did not touch them. And later on, I was busy playing Dark Age of Camelot and other online games, so I didn't really have time to play Heroes of Might and Magic and other games like those. I have them, I own them, I could actually play some of them just to experience them, because they're very beautiful games. But this game, I loved it so much. And a thing that I will never forget is the music from this game. All the songs in this game, I love them. They fit it so well. So well. Let's see how is the situation. Let's buy a bit of grain from this dude. A very funny thing is how I had access to this game. Because in the 90s, you didn't buy games online. You would go to game stores. And one day I went to my local game shop, and there was a bucket of used games, second-hand games, on sale. Some were recent, some were very old. And it was basically a month after this game was released. Someone gave it back to the shop, and the box was completely destroyed, like it was a disaster. Whoever bought that game was not careful at all. Yeah, this game was so good. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And for me, it aged pretty well. It could be better, but it aged pretty well. And it was in the bucket of second-hand games for basically 5 euros at that time. I had no idea what game it was. Absolutely no idea. And I decided to buy it just because it was $5. And basically the guy who sold it back to the shop changed my life, because I played this game so much when I was a kid. And it was my first game of this kind, because I played RTS a lot, but those games were more like, Command and Conquer. So, more like real-time, not a strategy. This is a strategy and real-time. And the thing that broke my heart was Lords of Realm 3. Because this is Lords of Realm 2, but number 3 was really, really bad. Essentially, people asked the Sierra, the makers of this game, make the game look prettier, maybe, more options here during the management phase, don't change much else. They changed the whole game. It looks prettier to a certain extent, but the overall game is so much worse, and no one remembers Lords of Realm 3. At least not in a good way. I remember it, because it was very bad. Let's see how we're going. I will follow my regular strategy of going for grain more than cows. Wow, this country is so poorly managed. Look at the single cows everywhere. Here we have the knight, here we have a baron. Oh my god, he already got some mercenaries. That's a scam. Pay to win confirmed. Oh my god, there is already an army going on. Oh well, of course, he bought the mercenaries. My brain could not process the idea of an army that early. Okay, we have a lot of unemployed people, but things are going to change very soon. We're going to plant a lot more grain. And we're going to give up some cows. Happiness rising pretty quickly. Considering the population is fairly low, like staying at 5 or 6, the difference in crown is very, very limited. Very, very limited. So I would rather make sure that I get higher happiness levels, and then we worry about doing things. This army, yeah, we don't know what it is. Looks like it's going here. There is no way he's going to attack a township with a tiny army. I really hope that he did not get archers as his first mercenary option. That would be a scam for us. I would like to point out that everyone is getting mercenaries but us. This is not good. No, don't do any of the things that... Oh, finally. How's the situation here? Yeah, mercenaries in the castle. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. What did we get?
Band of Scottish
Pikemen.
mercenaries
100
is
pikemen.
available for hire,
Oh,
my
feels a
lord.
bit bad. But it's okay, it's better than nothing. At the very least, they will help us get better income. But very soon we want to start doing this and crafting some bows. Doing good, doing good. 82 happiness, fine, fine. Creation quarter, yeah, I know, I know. Half, normal, let's go. And I'm okay with our people consuming a lot of meat and running out of cows. Because in the long run I will have grain everywhere. Okay, I guess. More of these. One there, one more here. Can we craft more bows? Not really. So let's get more wood. Wood. Ration half. Okay, let's go to weed. It's not weed, it's grain. Okay, I need to explain this. I'm not a stoner, I'm not into drugs. But I see this and I think of wheat. And for some reason, I pronounce it as weed. But my pronunciation is very questionable all the time, so nothing to be too surprised. Oh man, we can craft 10 bows a turn. How is the yellow guy doing over here? Okay, he already has people. Oh, I think I forgot to move these for a turn. We wasted a bit of gold. Because having an army here boosts revenues. I think last turn I forgot to do it. Now we can boost these a little bit. Happiness is still going up. More grain. The problem that I have, not just in this game, but in most strategy and RTS games, is that I tend to favor, what is it called, endgame. So I tend to favor a macro management that allows me to have a better long-term plan. Meaning that sometimes I get completely caught off guard. I cannot count the times that in StarCraft 2 or in the several Command & Conquers I got completely obliterated within the first 10 minutes just because I was planning to go on multiple bases or do interesting long-term strategies. And then we were a bunch of Zerglings, and I was like, oh, well, I guess I will say GG to my opponent. And congratulate him for obliterating me. And I'm not saying that in a salty way, because it's a strategy plan that is absolutely fine. It's not cheesy or anything. Like, when you see your opponent planning something that works long term, but not short term, finding a window to attack is actually excellent. We have a few archers, not many. Economy doing fine, happiness doing fine. 40 and 400 to upgrade to the better castle. And we currently have enough of these. Still need a lot of that. Zergling rushes. It's a love or hate thing. Some people favor early game rush style and some people don't. I always hated it. I have never played Zergling Rush. The most aggressive strategy that I accepted to play by myself was the 4-gate proxy in StarCraft 2. But that was only on certain maps and only where I realized that my opponent was very, very slow. Because on average I would prefer to build a second base early and start to focus on my economy and build a proper army.
Heavy rains turn into
Flooding, okay. That sucks. How are we doing here? Garrison. Okay, we have a few unemployed people right now. I guess we want more wood. How much wood do I have? 179. Okay. Bows, 83. Okay. I will wait a few more turns to actually get a reasonable army to defend our castle. I also will need to decide where do I want to go. Flooding is so annoying. Really, really annoying. Flooding, drought, all those kind of issues. It's just RNG that screws you completely. You have no power over it. It just happens. But it has a little bit of interest in the game. Okay. If we can get Viscounty, we can defend it from every direction at this choke point. So Viscounty is actually pretty okay. And it gives us eventual access to yellow. Viscounty would be an absolute nightmare to defend. It's not going to be our priority. Going to the north... well, no one is coming... they could go this way and it would be annoying. Then there are mountains and then there is this direction. So, oh, wow! Oh, no, there are too many entrances here. I mean, we could defend at this choke point. But... this one is definitely better. This will be our ideal target. Yeah. We're going to do that. Too many people working here, really. Okay. Because there was the blue halo around grain. Meaning that, according to the game, there were some unemployed people there, but I didn't see any major difference, so whatever. I guess we can do this. More crowns. Do we have any armies walking around? Not yet. Our opponents are... oh my god! Why is the Baron getting so many mercenaries? It's so unfair! I think I will focus on this for a couple of turns just to have enough to build a castle. And since I have a lot of... how much do the bows cost?
Buy these goods, my lord.
32. No. Let's not buy weapons right now. We're not so in a rush. The center one is a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. I think that I will let my opponent fight over it if I really, really want to. The pay-to-win Baron. Yes. Pay-to-win absolutely confirmed. My god. Okay, let's get bigger castle. It will take 9 seasons. That's a bit too long, to be honest. How about 2 seasons? Or... wait. 3? 2. Okay. So we can get it done in 2 seasons while farming some stone at the same time. And the next 920. What the hell? I did not remember that. Okay, mercenaries. Finally. Oh, I forgot to check iron. Yeah, this one has iron over here. How about this one? Oh no, wait. That one is lumber mill? Oh, that's annoying. I did not consider the resources. That this one has... what is it? I saw it. Yeah, this one has iron, and this one has rocks, which I already have. So if I get this one, which is easier to defend, then I will need to use the merchants to get iron. Let's see what we get. 200 archers? That's very lucky, by the way. Very lucky. We have just enough to hire them. That's so good. Go there instantly. Go, 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 go. Can have another guy over here. Unfortunately, this crop that had been destroyed by draft will only come back right after the planting season. So that will be completely wasted. But that's alright, I guess. Anyone marching around? No. Yeah, that would be so helpful. Because no, don't do castle building on off every time I click. View troops. Wait. It's this one, right? To get them out? Yes, okay.
Garrison this castle?
Okay, now this is a castle that will be very difficult for our opponents to take for a while. So we don't need to worry about it too much. And we can have the pikemen probably go in this direction. Because eventually I will build an army to march in this direction to try to take this place. We have a few unemployed people. Unemployed people, stay here, because apparently we can only use wood to build our weapons. So, we don't have crowns, so right now I cannot even buy iron. So, our army at the moment would be pikemen, mercenary pikemen, and all the archers that we can collect. Which is not bad, but...
A castle has been finished in the county.
Let's go.
A motte and bailey.
Do I even want... I think... Oh, more... I cannot afford them, so there is no reason. Oh, more archers. No. Moorish archers. Why did you show up right after the Welsh archers? I cannot afford you. Why did you do this to me? Ah, that's a pity. But we can combine these two armies now. And we have 100 pikemen, 100 archers. We have 100 bows. Starting to look interesting. Starting to look interesting. In a few seasons we will do a round of conscription for our people. We will ask who would like to join the army. Is anyone planning on expanding? Yellow guy seems very quiet down here. Very, very quiet. A red guy... he doesn't have any troops around, so we're doing alright.
Click on a county to go to them.
Nice. Oh? Where are you going, my friend? Well, he's definitely going in this direction, I guess. Because if he wanted to go to the north from here, he would have taken the other path. So he's going for the center area? Very likely, yes. And that's fine by me. Absolutely fine. Knight... the knight must be building some insane economy. He probably has a ton of weapons of mass destruction, no one knows about it. Because he's been very dodgy. This guy has been more open about it. Like, he gets the mercenaries, send them to the castle, and then these guys are starting to march. But I will not contest this too much. What I could consider doing is to send a very small army, smaller than this, not this one, and just destroy the cows, the crops, and everything, so that no one will be able to have a good hold of the iron production. But I guess that in theory, even the knight would like to go there to try to contest it. Meanwhile, I can spread like the plague everywhere. Let's see. Weapon production is fine. Okay, we can plant more wheat, more grain, a good amount of everything. Our resources, we are at 500 stone almost. And to get the better castle, we need 920. So at this rate, it's like 4 turns. No, a bit more than that. Little bit more than that. But it will not take too long. Destroy everything, yes. Well, that's not really how I won the first map of the campaign, because the first map, the opponent essentially suicided his army on mine several times. But after that, there was only one contested county, and I made it essentially impossible to hold, meaning that I was on 2 counties. Our opponent only had one that was under siege by me, and one where people were starving, so long term there was no way that he could win that fight. Starting to think it may be about time. It may be. We need, let's say, 1 turn to go here. 1 turn to go here. We cannot attack in 2 turns. We need 3 turns to attack from there. 300 dudes, right? Oh no, only 200. 200 is a very light army. Very, very light. And we only have a few pikemen. We wait 1 more year. No one marching here. He's going for it. He's definitely going for it. He would be so funny if he sent his army here and they lose. It happened to me a few times to witness a big army with the 2 soldiers representing them march into a township and then just lose. And that always makes me happy when it happens to other players or to the AI. Doing fine, just building more and more resources. No, they got it, they got. Lost quite a bit of men, but they got it. Should we go for it? Like for this one is what I mean. No, we are very far. It would be too difficult. I think we just... wait, no, not that 10. 652. We need 920, so within another 270. Which at this rate is 4 turns. We need 270. Ooh. How about 1 fewer? This should be enough. 136. For 2 turns is 270. I always click the wrong. 272. 800. I will be. Oh, that's exactly what I need in 2 turns. So that's actually pretty valuable. I guess we do that. He's going back. Starting to build a cat. Yellow guy, very, very... Oh, no. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. No. No, it's not going to happen. He's not getting that first. Nope. I want to see... You hate facing Countess and Bishop. Yeah, it's cool that every enemy has a different style. Some of them are very dodgy. So I need 140. Meaning we can remove some of these. Oh, wait. Cannot remove that many. Oh, okay, then we will get a bit too much. But we need to go for it. This is 181. Okay, this is fine. Maximum amount of archers, maximum amount of swordmen. We need to go for it. It screws our plan a bit. Okay. Okay, that's better. Much better. Okay. Because our opponent needs 2 turns to go there. We need 2 turns to go there as well. So the option is that if our opponent attacks, he will lose a big chunk of his army. And then we will swoop in. But we don't enter now. Because if we enter now, I'm worried that... I was hoping we would go there, yeah. I was hoping that they would start to fight each other like morons. And instead, he did the more sensible approach, which makes sense. Now we have 2 options. One is I stay here, I don't do anything. Well, right at the border, you know, right here. And then he attacks, and then we make our move. Or the other option is I stay around here, well outside his range, and I see what he does. I think first I will have a look at our economy. Ooh, we got mercenaries. More Moorish archers.
My lord.
They're very valuable. Archers are very, very valuable. I'll definitely get them. And oh, these.
A Norman keep.
Let's go. Now we don't need the stone for a while. We can just focus on... well, I want the castle to be ready as quickly as possible. So we will put just enough workers to have it ready in 2 seasons. And the rest will stay here and we keep producing bows. Which is a bit weird considering that we only have archers everywhere. But it's fine, it's fine. We will focus on mercenaries for the tanks, and we will build archers on our own. It's a difficult decision, because if you go here and they don't attack the town, then we need to have a fight in the open field with the yellow guy, and then I don't know if we will have enough to also get the town. If they do get the town, I'm sure we can conquer it immediately, because this army will have been decimated. I think we get closer and see what they want to do. Let's say... I think here it's close enough. Let me count. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, it's more than close enough. So we can go here. And I think he cannot reach us from there. Let's see. I need to use my finger to count the black dots on the screen. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Yeah, so if I move around here, our opponent will not have enough movement to reach us right away. And then we can decide whether we want to attack the town or attack our opponent or just have a look. Let's see.
This poor defenseless.
You just activated my trap card. Oh my god. I'm sorry, the knight, you're not going to have a good time. Unless he's pillaging all the resources, because there is that option that he actually gets rid of all the resources, but we're going to get this easily now. Let's make sure everything is fine back at home. Production is good. Castle is well defended. The guy in the center is a bit too free of harvesting iron for now, which slightly annoys me. I wonder if I should use the archers to start destroying the crops so that this county becomes reasonably unusable. But archers are very bad at doing that. Very, very bad. Because once you get into a fight, you cannot do much with just archers. It really feels bad to leave the Baron there in the center to be the only one gathering iron on long term. Here, I guess... Well, first we have a talk with the leftovers of the armed. Yeah, the knight made a few mistakes from a strategic point of view. I really doubt he will rush in our direction. Just for safety, we put our army here. He's going to have a very rough time. Very, very rough. He's definitely going to stay there behind the bridge and wait for us, which is understandable. 100%. I know you're slow, guys, but... This is going to be very, very one-sided. Any archers? Yeah, and oh, a crossbowman. I wonder how we got a random crossbowman. It looks like the kind of thing that he bought iron from a vendor, like the Wandering Merchant, and he used that iron to build one stack of crossbowmen. You archers, come here. 'Cause the only thing that we need to do right now is make sure we don't suffer stupid losses. Because we have a good army composition, but we're not very tanky. Ow, ow. Okay, this is fine. If you want to trade like this, it's okay. What's alive? Oh, only the peasants, okay. Lost a few archers, but really just a few, like 22 archers. It had to happen, essentially. Unless I wanted to use the pikemen as meat shield. But it looks to me like in this scenario we will have a few issues restocking our archers, because we have access to wood. Well, pikemen can be very valuable later if we need to siege someone or do anything. Now the problem is we cannot conquer this right away, because we are out of movement. We need to wait one turn.
The castle has been finished and...
Oh my god. Oh my god. He did it. He sent all his people to me. No. Look, these are women and kids. What the hell? The knight is absolutely ruthless. How could you do this to your people? That was so awful. How... It makes sense from a strategic point of view. It's a good idea, just very annoying. And again, we need to chase our opponent to the corner. How many ranged units does he have? He's the single crossbowman guy. In each of his armies, he only has one single crossbowman. Yeah, this knight is very, very ballsy. Because essentially I will conquer a county with an extremely low and unhappy population. Thank you, Dre. Thank you. Take care. Hope to see you soon. Well, this is a very straightforward fight. We have a few... Why do you have a knight here? You're not supposed to stay here. We just want to make sure that we can intercept all the garbage coming our way, and we let our archers do their job. Now, it would be nice... Well, the crossbowman is... The only unit that is able to actually deal some damage to me is staying at the very far back, which is extremely helpful. Oh, no, it activated. No. Oh, fuck. Okay. Little to no damage for us.
I'm gonna...
Ah. Oh my god. It's super annoying. Because I don't want to trash Visconti. Like, my plan for Visconti is to actually keep it and rule it. And... Bloody Knight is making it so much harder.
Archers, ho! Your orders, my lord? Oh, and ready? Of course, sir. At your service. Archers, ho!
Okay, let's wait for the swordman to be in line. Put them around here. Then we get closer to the archers. Well, closer with the archers. Okay. Should be very minimal losses for us. Maybe one? Maybe we lost one guy. Two. Okay.
You cannot be as big a...
Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Visconti is a mess.
All your people are fed by dairy.
No, ration normal. I know you need a bit more happiness. Look at this bullshit. Ah. Okay, let's fix things a bit at a time. How many resources do I have? I have a lot of wood. Wait, how come I cannot?
The castle in this country.
The castle in this country is what? Is already... Oh, it already started the building, okay. Tells me that I need wood. Okay,
Send
I
supplies
guess.
to which county?
Maybe it just means that we need one turn, I don't know, because I have a ton of wood. I have all the wood that we need. Guess we will soon start to do the sabotage plan here. If the Baron even expands to the north and he has a hold on the county in the center, it's going to be very difficult to take him down. Because 3 counties and access to iron is not going to be good for us. Considering that we have 1 county that is doing great, 1 which is an absolute disaster.
Your serfs are unhappy.
Yeah, I know you're unhappy.
I am a powerful...
Oh my god, he's sending more people. Jesus. Okay, let's have a look here. More wood, I guess. Hate season for the castle. How about 4? Because it looks like this guy is going to be a pain in the ass for a while.
Destroy these crops.
Yeah.
Heavy rains. There has been a little talk
We even
about
get
the way
flooded.
you are ruling. A strange and deadly malady affects
Cows are dying, my god! This county is the most cursed!
Destroy these crops. Destroy your recent
Yeah, I know, Baron, but you expanded in the center too early for my taste. I'm not letting you do whatever you want in the only county that has iron. It's not going to happen. You are doing fine. This is a mess, an absolute mess. We can hire pikemen, which is nice. What is going on here? Wood! What the hell? I was not expecting this. Everyone is marching in my direction.
Garrison this castle? This castle is undergoing construction.
What the hell? I hope they will fight with each other. But I doubt it's going to happen. Oh my god. What do we have here? 41 pikemen. I think split. Oh no, it's too small, right? This army is too small.
This is one of your armies. Split this army. Your captains.
Yeah, we need at least 50 to split. Oh, feels bad. So in order to split,
This army.
we need to do this and all of these. Now it's a 50 army.
This is one of
Here,
your
right?
armies.
No, this is the big... No, why did you go there? You didn't have to go there. You have to stay here so we can combine.
Combine these armies.
Okay. And now this is a very, very small army. It's not very valuable in and on itself, but can be annoying. I just don't want it to get attacked directly or everyone will die. Ah, let's go. Wow, this scenario is going...
Contends in the country are proving
Not going very well for us. Okay, so they fought against each other, which is very good. And now we need to get rid of these guys. Oh my god, he used 4 peasants. He used 4 peasants to kill my cows. How brazen of you. Yeah, mop up. Mop up. This icon with a mop, it means mop up. Basically, you're telling your units just go and kill the enemy. Basically an auto-attack move. We lost 1 archer, feels bad. Get wrecked, Iron Mine. Okay, here... 23, we're getting better. 23 is still not good. But... getting better. What do we have here? A bit of unemployment. Let's do this. I think I have a ton of wood right now. Oh, 2000 wood, yeah. Let's build a ton of bows. And get more iron, way more iron. Okay. Go. Okay.
destroy these crops.
You came from a fool, full of too much wine.
It's what you did to me, you piece of garbage. You absolute mongoloid. From there, you went there to destroy my crops. What do you want from me? What an absolute lunatic.
A band of Irish
Yeah, we cannot
mercenaries
afford
is
these
available for
mercenaries.
hire, my lord. A Norman keep.
You have 200 troops. That's pretty good. They're staying there, just chilling. Here we have this army doing this. We have this army
This
having
is
fun
one of
over
your
there.
armies.
We could actually swap armies. Like, we could send these archers here. After doing a bit of damage. Oh, no, 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 no! I will definitely take the field. We need to try to do as much damage as possible. I wish we were on the opposite sides of the map. To only have one choke point. We actually have two, which is annoying. We can be surrounded. But the best thing we can do, regardless, is to stay here. And wait. Now you're going too far forward. You need to go a bit backward. You need to stay here. Not like this, you idiots. No. Oh my god. Don't move, guys. Stay there, stay there. Do as much damage as possible. Oh, no, from the side. I didn't see the flank. This is a disaster. Still dealing a decent amount of damage. I mean, we're killing for the most part trash, but... Walk back, walk back, walk back. Walk back. Go back. Go back. Kite. Kite. Keep kiting. Keep kiting. Need to kite them. If we can kite them... Oh, wow! We're not winning, but... We're wasting a lot of our shots. Kite. Kite. Oh my god. Kite. Kite. No, keep kiting. Keep kiting. Oof. Oh, the micromanagement is off the roof. Oh my god. No. But that was a lot of damage that we dealt. Look at this. They have nothing left. Nothing. Their army got obliterated. Good, very good. And unfortunately we will need to do it again very soon, or our opponent will go back to have iron and keep a hold on this place. I need to keep them busy so that the red guy, the Baron, will not expand to Zenda, because Zenda it will be easier for him to hold than for me. And if he has these free and he's uncontested, it's going to be a huge issue. So we need to be fairly aggressive. Not excessively, but we need to make sure that we annoy our opponents just enough. How many weapons do we have? 230 archers can be built right now. How much is iron? Probably... No, I don't want to sell it. I could probably buy 450 iron. And tell the smith that instead of bows... I think this is one of the cheapest weapons to make with iron, together with pike. I think let's go with more pikes. Yeah, let's go with more pikes.
Destroy these.
This county is...
This county what?
Destroy these crops.
What's the step? Oh, really? You're invading me here? We only need one season for the castle. So... Oh, and we have mercenaries.
The band of Danish mercenaries is
No.
available.
I would not buy 200 swordsmen regardless. They're not my favorite mercenaries. I like all the others for different reasons, but definitely not the Danish dudes. We currently have a very, very good amount of weapons. What time is it? Oh my god, it's almost 12. Well, definitely I want to save the game, because I didn't save in a while. Last turn.
Saving game, please.
Saving game. There is no way I'm going to finish this campaign scenario today, because I'm supposed to be leaving relatively soon, unfortunately. I can still play a few turns. We're not in a bad spot, honestly. This place is sieged. I wonder if I really... This guy is in such a bad situation that maybe I should not destroy the crops. I should just try to take him out. But first we need to solve this issue. The issue of this guy. So I want to have this castle built. I want a few more weapons. Probably another couple of turns of pikes. And then I want to build an army. Then I will decide what to do. Well, this is not even a fight. Yeah. Okay. He just did that to be annoying. He wanted to send troops to destroy the crops, but we didn't manage. He didn't manage to deal any damage to us. It's true that we have 3 crops here that require attention, but the population either is so low that we don't really need too much. We can just do this and survive with cows for a while. Here we're doing great. I think it's a very good army to collect right now. I want all the archers. I want all the pikemen. No swordsmen, that's fine. We reduce taxes a little bit now, just to make sure that happiness stays at a reasonable level. Resources situation, good amount of stone, good amount of wood. In order to upgrade this castle, we need 960, it will still take a few turns. This one we could do it immediately, essentially. Which is nice. And not too worried about things happening here. But I would really like to have more people here. And it looks like going there from here is quicker, so we can go from there. Just to have an army to the south, an army to the northeast-ish. Worker situation is fine, we can do this, okay. Happiness is rising. This army, we want to keep it around here for the time being. And this one we want to go north. Because this tiny army will be making sure that this county does not have food and that we keep the iron production shut down as long as possible, because the moment we fight with this army we're going to lose. What I could do here, considering that this is a pretty decent army composition, is to lay siege here. This is a small castle, and if we get it, we're going to be in a very good spot. With 3 connected counties, a major choke point here, but next to the castle. It's a bit aggressive, but it also has to be said that we have a nice army here going to join the party soon. So I think we can try. What's this? No, we're going to win this fight easily. No need to do anything. This guy keeps sending peasants to me every turn, so I really think that he has nothing. Like, my feeling is this guy has nothing and he's desperate. Then this army... We want it around here. Here we're doing fine. It will take a bit too long for the castle. Even like this, it's a disaster. But, you know, population is going up slowly. Slowly going up, so it's fine. Here, I guess we're running out of some... Yeah, we're running out of essentially everything. Oh, got a message on the phone. From Guardian Tales. That's fine, I guess. Well, no more pikes. Let's build more bows. I think this ratio is okay for now. It's fine. Let's go. And then we siege this castle. We... 2 battering rams should be enough here. Although... Well, it takes the same amount of time. It's 2 seasons regardless, so we do it like this. And then this tiny army needs to take care of cows first, and then go to the iron production area. This big army will be hovering around here. Here we need a very long time to build the stuff, but as you see, the population is going up pretty steadily now. It will take a very long time before this county is actually active and productive, but it's getting better. This county is doing great. No rogue armies anywhere, right? Yeah, no rogue... Oh! There is a... we need to monitor where this is going.
Your people are unfortunate to be...
It's a big army. Unfortunately, still too early to tell where that one is going, but my guess is he wants to get rid of my of my annoying force here. This guy is completely ignoring my army that I'm using for siege, so it's definitely going this way, so we want to stay here. We don't want to overextend too much. We have some mercenaries. We don't have a lot of money, let's see. No, not buying swordsmen. What can we get? I think let's get more stone. Well, this is a fight. We're going to win this fight, but we need to be careful. Because crossbowmen, archers, these dudes... Oh wait, this is not the open field, this is a siege. Oh, that's a very annoying defense force for a siege. Very annoying. We need a baitman if we want to use the ram efficiently. Baitman... Stop the pose. Bateman go. Okay, Bateman, you're doing a great job so far. I don't like the idea of losing pikemen, but this breaking the door is very, very valuable. And I believe the door is broken, yeah. So you can go inside. Okay, now we can use the catapult as well as bait. But before... Oh, where is Bateman? No, catapult, stay there. Bateman, come back. Where did Bateman go?
We are ready.
He didn't die. Oh, okay, Bateman is here. Bateman, you have a very important job. Zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Yes! Bateman! No! No! Does he have another one? I don't remember. No? There's no more oil. Oh, that's very good for us. So what we want to do now is, well, the regular strategy of pikemen at the front, archers at the back. Archers at the back. But we also want to have the catapult go somewhere silly like there to act as a distraction. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Oh my god, my pikemen are going insane. Oh my god, oh, no. Because, oh, okay. Like, the catapult created a choke point where I didn't want to have a choke point. I'm losing some units for no reason now. Like, this is okay, because it's actually blocking some arrows, but the first catapult strategy didn't work too well. Oh my god, the crossbowmen, they deal so much damage. No, you need to go inside, archers! Yeah, fighting with the AI in this game is one of the most challenging things. Come on, get it, go on, we're so close! Let's go! Oof, lost a lot of pikemen here. Luckily we didn't lose archers.
The addition of this new shire gives you a solid base. You should now consolidate your gains, my lord.
Still have to worry about this random army.
Garrison, this castle does not have the split.
Yeah,
this
let's
army.
split the army, I guess. Wait, let me think about it. Let's check our situation first. Here we have some mercenaries, Moorish archers. Let's go. Moorish archers are definitely welcome in my armies. And other than that, the situation here is great. Doing resources, growing. Here we're getting to the point where we can actually increase taxes a little bit. It doesn't matter much because it's only 55 crowns, but at least we're getting some extra income while our people are still growing and we're getting happier. That army, a little bit scary. It actually skipped my
We have no right.
my small contingent force here, which is very interesting. Because I was sure that he would go there to kill me, and instead he didn't. He's going that way. He has a couple of options. He could either siege this castle. He's not going to win. I'm pretty sure I can defend it. Or he can harass my forces. Let's see. It's really too early to tell right now. Then we need to micromanage here a little bit. We want to reduce taxes. We want to make sure that enough people are there.
Castle building on.
Okay. Well, I don't want him to just walk back and conquer the county just because
Garrison,
he's
this
there.
castle does not have the capacity.
So I would rather split the armies, I guess.
This is one of your armies.
So we should have 150 archers inside. Yep. So this place is going to survive a small scale attack. Can stay here for now. It's fine. What are the resources? Let's see. Good amount of stone. Huh. What are you going to do with this army, though? Are you going to attack back? If it attack back, that would be very annoying. But the problem is that if I attack there, I leave this whole area of the map a little bit undefended, and I still don't know where this guy wants to go. I mean, I'm pretty sure he wants to go in this direction, but I don't know if he wants to siege my castle or go for the crops. I think we need to take it down. We need to take down the knight. Okay, we should win this fight, but I think I will do it manually just to see if I can reduce the amount of losses. Oh my god, he's being very aggressive right now. Moved forward all of his army. I don't know if he's going to be waiting there for a while, like forever, or if he wants to make the first move. I will have a sip of tea. Yeah, he wants us to make the first move, which is pretty understandable, because we have a ton of archers and this is an open field map. we are definitely not the favored. I mean, we are the favored because our opponent only has a ton of peasants, but we have a lot to lose here. Okay, you guys stay there. Oh my god, they mixed up so badly. Okay, so we can have a few pikemen here, a few here, one here, one here, one here, one here, to cover all directions, essentially. You stay here, you stay here, you stay here. Then I will have just a few archers. Well, the core of the archers will stay there, here. Should a bit. Okay, I like this. No. Oh my god, they keep rearranging in the worst possible way. Okay, this is very good. Please stop moving. Stop moving! What the fuck? Okay, and then we start shooting. Until they move. Okay, retreat! Retreat! Archer, come back! Okay, now we want to get in melee range with all these three guys, so I will stop shooting, and then the rest of the fight will be just a mop-up operation. Because if you hit them in melee, the archers, if you hit them in melee, they will stop shooting. They will use their melee attack, which is awful. We lost few pikemen, almost no archer, only 6 archers, and our opponent is gone forever. So it was okay, but I want to see.
You watch yourself. Someday.
I would really like to know where our opponent is going to send that army. Let's see. Okay, it's going up. Donation. A tradesman who wishes to curry favor supports your bid for the crown and sends a gift of gold. That's nice. I definitely appreciate that. So, the real question is he going to siege our castle or going to be an annoying piece of garbage and go for our crops? We are definitely going for his crops. That's 100% guaranteed.
This is one of your
No mercenaries in that army.
This is one of your armies.
Very few mercenaries in this army. This army is too small to actually be functional. I have a few archers here. Can send them back in that direction. You guys can go in this direction as well. Then let's go with a bit of micromanagement. You guys are not doing anything, we can get more wood. Resources 860.
A stone castle.
We need 1000. Okay. Upgrading this one will take 4 seasons, 1 full year, feels bad. And here we need so long, let's do this. Let's also do this. Like, how many? Yeah, the crops are doing fine now. We're doing fine for now. Get rid of that guy. Let's go. I really hope to see him go to the castle. It will make me so happy.
Sir, this county is part of my ancestral lands, and I hereby claim it by right of birth.
I love the voice of a bear. Yes! Oh, you can siege that castle. Suit yourself, my friend. Enjoy it. Okay. So I guess we just make sure that this is a wasteland, an unlivable wasteland. And then... how many do I have? 315 with more than 200 archers. So I definitely have more troops than him. He has the advantage of being inside the castle, but that castle does not provide a lot of defense. Mercenaries? Yeah, but we're poor. We cannot afford them. Feels bad. Nice, we're at 90 happiness here. 64. Right. Let's do this and this. We have a decent army here, and we are definitely oh, there is one coming though. There's one coming. Should be a small one though. This one to me feels like a desperation army, or a pack of mercenaries. Yeah, because considering that we are pretty safe. I mean, I hope that I can defend this one, but I believe I can. And we're pretty safe. We're doing fine in terms of economy and macro management. Our opponent has Visconti, which has basically no food production. And Visconti has a small castle, so it will be very difficult for our opponent to defend it. I'm wondering whether try to just crush him here and then it's over. Right now. Or walk all the way there, siege that castle, but it will take another, I would say 1, 2, 3, another 5 turns. I think we try to end it.
Siege this castle?
I want these... no catapults. Okay, 1 battering ram and 1 catapult. Fine. Just because I want it done quickly. You siege me, I siege you, but I have a lot more stuff than you. Extra troops, that's great. Desperation army moving out. We could do this to deal more damage. I mean, this is the core of our opponent's army. So if he loses this siege, it's absolutely over for him. Do I have mercenaries here or regular? They're all mercenaries, so I cannot send more. So I think I will throw these mercenaries here, deal as much damage as possible. It was not even needed, honestly.
Bowman ready? Of course, sir.
These armies never going to take a castle, a stone castle with 200 archers inside.
Of course, sir. Bowman ready? At your service. Archers, ho! Bowman ready? At your service.
Yeah, now we're surrounded, it's over, but it was expected. The only way to avoid getting surrounded is to go to the very, very corner, but... I don't think it will matter too much. They lost knights, they lost a bit of fodder. Like, we didn't deal a lot of damage, but it doesn't matter. Our opponent will not manage to win this siege. There is no way, absolutely no way. Yeah, I know. Just go here. Wait, what? Oh, because... Oh, yeah. Sure. You win this time, game. You win this time. Mercenaries, what's here? Nope. Stop offering swordsmen to me. I don't like swordsmen. What do we have here? Oh no, it's the same. Do we have any wheat? We don't have any wheat. Well, let's buy some wheat.
Buy these goods, my lord.
Let's buy 50. No,
Buy these goods, my lord.
the speed at which increases, it's insane. Okay. Put there. Well, we start with this. Guess we start with the bare minimum amount of grain. Okay, now we have a bit of micromanagement to do.
Destroy these crops.
That army is not going to be an issue, so might as well move out. And just want to make sure that he's not collecting iron. Here we have 150 troops, it's more than enough. Our opponent does not have a way to attack us. The siege commands. This is the one where I'm attacking, and it's very important. Our opponent has a lot of archers. We need to move quickly to the end of the map. To outrange the archers. And we need to gain baitmen. Because we need to make sure our battering ram can hit the door in time. Okay, he did it. Now, as you can see, baitman is not fast enough to catch up on these two things. If I had the maceman, he would be able to, and we would manage to get close to them and activate them. And that's extremely helpful. Now, we want to destroy these things, walking essentially near them. Okay. To create a bit of space, because we will need to put our army here. Oh my god. That was not very good micromanagement. It may be worth sacrificing an archer. Do I have an archer with low hit points? My god, that one will never make it. Too low. One archer. Because archers are very fast. Not as fast as macemen, but reasonably fast. And what we can do is try to snipe those two things. It's going to be hard because they're not tanky. No! Instead of activating it, it's shot. My god. That was almost perfect. Because the only thing that can screw us super hard right now is those two oil things being thrown on our units. But they can essentially one-shot our army. So if we could get close to them and activate them... Get close to it! No! Okay, I guess we need to send a pikeman and hope he makes it. Feels so bad. And I'm out of tea. And I'm half an hour late compared to the schedule that I wanted to follow. That's excellent. Let's go, Bateman. Bateman dealt a lot of damage to our opponent. Because there is a friendly flyer in this game, so all of these guys got some damage from the oil. And what we want to do now is send these there and have Bateman do his job. Easy. Oh, the sound is just. They're getting rid of of the thing. Okay, so there is a pikeman here who should not be here. Pikeman, you shouldn't be there. You should be at the front. I know you don't like it, because being at the front in battle sucks, but... Okay. And now this is going to be rough. This is going to be very rough because it's a good defense. He has a ton of archers and 3 knights. But there is not much we can do. We just go for it. We're going to lose a lot of units. Really a lot. Really a lot. Go. We need to make sure that our archers go forward. Otherwise, there will be line of sight issues and they will not be able to actually deal damage. But we're doing great. We're doing great. Surrounded the enemy. Can do a nice mop-up operation. Okay. And now we need to defend the siege. And this is the first time that we do the siege defense. Yeah, let's go.
At your service. Archers, ho! At your service. Of course, sir. Bowmen ready. Archers, ho! Of course, sir.
Okay, we want to have all the archers at the front, dealing as much damage as possible. I don't want the battering ram to survive. Okay. So now the only thing that our opponent can do, if he doesn't have another battering ram, which he... Well, he has the siege... Oh. Siege towers are very annoying. Not sure where he wants to go. Annoying. So what will happen now is this, yeah. Well, we get rid of the knight. It would be nice to get rid of these things, but they have a lot of hit points. And now they're approaching. And once they get very close, I will need to move back. Because we don't want to be involved in a close combat fight here. It's the last thing that we want. We want to retreat. Okay, you guys stay here. And we can let them come to us. What do you have left? Just peasant? Yeah, it's over. It's over. There was no way he could win this siege ever. Even with the full army. Because when I attacked him with my mercenaries, I managed to deal a bit of damage, but not a lot. And even with the full army, would have never managed to. Something still alive? Oh, one peasant, okay. What do we have here? Not much. What do we have here? Not much. Yeah, this place is hell, honestly. How many people can I... Yes. Give me some more archers, I guess. Here we have a bit of pikemen, no mercenaries. So, I guess we can... we cannot combine.
Combine these armies.
Thinking what to do because... And now we just need to go to siege of this tiny castle, and then the whole thing is over. What do I have here?
This is one of your armies.
A few pikemen. Weaponry found, that's nice. How many armies do I have now? Ration none. This is what happened with all our... I want to see what's here. Oh, 37 peasants. No worries. Oh, then it's over.
Combine these armies.
Because if that one was a real army, then maybe our opponent had a chance. But with that being a desperation army, it's absolutely over.
Your serfs. The castle has been.
Castle has been completed. Oh, here. Oh, right. Holy relic. Happiness increases. Let's go. Mercenaries, what is it? Oh, we cannot get them. Feels bad. We could actually get them because with the merchants, these guys, you can sell things to them. So, for example, I have a ton of these, right? If I click this, I can sell them. So if I sold all my bows, I could get 1,300 crowns, but it's not something that I really need right now. What I need right now is simply make it there and end the stage so that I can go.
Of our borders is
Zenda? Oh, Zenda, this place, yeah. This place has been the most peaceful. That was great. No one touched them.
There has been a little talk about.
Whatever.
Siege this castle?
I guess 2 battering rings. With 2 battering rings, we are sure we are going to win the fight. We'll put this guy here, and the turn.
The mobs are on the move, Mike.
Roaring the Shire. Yeah, these people are not happy. Are not happy. They're they're only 11 people. A battle is to be fought. Oh, he's sending all his peasants my way. Okay. I'm actually a master at these kind of scenarios where there is a choke point. Let's see. Some of my most memorable fights were like this. Against all odds. A position that cannot be possibly won, but managed to deal a lot of damage. There was one time that I was really shocked during a fight like this one, where my pikemen managed to win a fight where they were outnumbered 6 times. Simply by using this strategy. Although in that specific case my opponent did not have any archers, because before the fight with the pikemen I had the chance of using a bunch of macemen to kill all the archers of my opposing army. And what happened is I had 150 pikemen against more than 600. I think it was 720 men on the opposing army. And I just won. It felt so good. We cannot combine them now because this army is laying siege. So we just do like this. Not a lot of good stuff in the castle. Still need to pay a little bit of attention though. Because there is an army with more than 400 men coming our way, so we cannot be too much unfocused on this fight. Okay. You go there. Wait, are they coming out? Oh, wow. A suicidal archer, okay. Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't notice we were so close. And you guys, pikemen... so few pikemen, though. This is going to be more difficult than I expected. I have so few pikemen. Yeah, my pikemen are all dead. So I need to tank with the archers. This is very bad. Very, very bad. But I have so many. We outnumber our opponents so much that even having just archer and having to use them for tanking is enough to win.
This county is... Combine these armies.
Now we combine these armies.
Siege this castle.
Why siege this castle? Oh, it's now completely uncontrolled. Okay, 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 okay. So it will just be a fight in the open field to determine the victor. Okay, this one is looking much better. But we want to see where our opponent is coming from. Because if it comes from there, I want my pikemen here and the archers behind them. If it goes all around... Oh, it's going all around. Okay, then we do it differently. We do it like this.
We are ready. New orders, sir. Of course, sir. At your service. Of course, sir.
Some of them are... Oh my god. He went both ways. We are ruined. Oh no, I was hoping to deal way more damage than this. Ah, he got me good. He got me good. I should have retreated here or here and use a natural gap. I was not expecting the opponent to do exactly this. It's okay, dealt a little bit of damage. The battle is lost. Cuckoo. But now that army is a non-issue for this. End turn. This is all that our opponent has left. I'm pretty sure there is no army anywhere else. Yeah. It's you and me, Baron. Why ration
All your
half?
people are fed by dairy, my lord.
I would prefer to give you normal. Okay. Like, I know the thing is over, but there is no reason to let people starve. Come at me, bro. No. They essentially gave up with their life. But we will take the field. We will take the field. Let's see what they want to do. Our army is such that... Like, we don't have a single tank. It's only archers. So we need to be a little bit careful. And what I mean by that is something like this would be pretty good. If our opponent wants to rush at us. If our opponent doesn't want to rush and he just wants to stay there, this is an okay spot. This is also pretty okay. This is even better, actually. Yeah. Our opponent doesn't want to move. Oh, but here we can get flanked. So I don't like it that much, now that I see it. No, 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 no. just don't want to get flanked too heavily. I'm controlling them from the minimap, just for out of convenience. Okay. Not my favorite spot in the map, but our opponent doesn't want to move, and there is not a lot we can do about it. The problem is that we can still get flanked, but there is more space, we can retreat a little bit. So, let's go. At least here there is a gap. So, choke point, we have a lot of archers shooting freely from the back. Our enemies' numbers are dwindling extremely quickly, much faster than ours. The fight will be over in no time. We even have 2 archers who are not doing anything, because they were shooting through the woods. It's almost over. The battle is won. And the Baron is dead. Ah, nice. My fair land is to fall beneath the shod. Bit sleepy, wow. Let's go. Next one is Ireland. Ireland is rough. Not my favorite spawning location, but I guess it is what it is. This one is better. This one is better because you have very quick and easy access to this, whereas here you are not in a great spot, but if we can expand here quickly it will be great. Save. Please, save. Last turn.
Saving game. Please wait.
And I want to save it twice, actually. Ireland.
Saving game. Please wait.
Okay, so this will be all for today's stream. Played a bit of Genshin Impact and a bit of one of my favorite games ever. I love this game so much. It meant so much. It meant a lot to me when I was a teenager. It's simple, but it's challenging. Some of the later stages are incredibly difficult, and I played multiplayer a lot with friends as well. Very, very happy to play this. Now the only other good old times game that I need to play is Dark Age of Camelot, and then I will be complete, but that takes a bit more preparation. So that's all for today. Hopefully I will be back tomorrow for some more streaming. If not, I will see you probably the day after that. So I wish you all happy grinding, and see you next time, guys. Bye. Take care.